no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and do you remember these balancing bird toys? I loved this so much when I was a kid. It seemed absolutely magical, and I felt magical holding it. And now adult me wonders how magical it will be if I can make a huge version of this and get it to balance in just the same way. This is gonna be an engineering physics feat for me, but first it just needs to be a giant sculpture. I've never done anything like this before, and I've gotta make it huge but light, and I've seen people carve foam before, but usually it's the pink stuff. Problem is it has this cover on it, so I don't know if that's gonna ruin my ability to work with it. We might have a second problem. Is this gonna fit in the car?
You were supposed to measure.
I did, it was just a little wonky.
Okay, that's okay.
Sure, we were in Home Depot, I could have bought another one. Guess I'm not returning it. Oh, just barely lucky. Can we get one more? Covered already. Ugh. Yes, 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 yes. This part that I didn't anticipate will either be satisfying or tedious. Oh, please come off easily. I wouldn't call it easily, but at least it's somewhat working. This is really tough to do. And then underneath it's got all these holes. Wow. I was definitely wrong about my initial judgment. My positivity is no match for this. It's been about an hour. I'm not even 1/8 done. Why am I still going? There's this thing called the sunk cost fallacy, where you spend some money on something and it's not what you want. You're like, well, I've already gotten this far. I should probably keep going instead of realizing it's a lost cause. I don't know why I brought that up. I just think psychology is interesting. I'm just gonna stick them together as is and see how it goes. I've never used this stuff, but man, it does seem great. Oh, that's ridiculous. Is it weird that I want to eat it? And squish. Let's do one of these. This one's for my pants pallies. If you know, you know. Pretty sure this is just an exercise in showing me that I screwed up and have to start over. A gun knife, make hot. Oh man, it's sparking on the metal. That can't be right. Holy crap. Okay, this is no good. And just like that, we're starting anew. I just had to do that same thing over, but in pink. And I learned a few things from the last screw up. This time, we're trying spray adhesive. And we're doing a flatter location with way more weight. Even more than this. Because the first attempt was very gappy and that would be troublesome. This is looking so much better. But you know I will find an outrageous use for this in the future, which is why you should be subscribed. Are you? Come on! We are the Pants Pallies. We hang out for the long struggle, not just the shorts. Good morning. Let's get these off of here. Now that our bird is all in one big chunk, I need to precisely mark the parts that aren't bird. Oh, you are red hot. Look at that impeccable profile.
Do I need to go to these great lengths to make sure I'm getting the exact shape of this bird?
I'm nervous. Go!
Well, we always want the highest execution of fulfilling an oversized childhood dream.
Oh no, screw me. I just realized we could go bigger if I go diagonal. That is how much bigger it could be.
Because we always want the oversized childhood dream as oversized as possible.
For sure the bird is inside here, right there, not right there. For sure this part is not bird, so no need to be nervous, just go. Whoa, that is satisfying. Smells like I shouldn't be smelling this. Definitely didn't forget this key step. Wow, this is much slower than I expected. And I'm trying to push it too fast. I already bent my blade. Oh, I'm getting better, but it's difficult to control, and it is way harder than I expected. And my knife just doesn't make it all the way through. Get out of here, non-bird parts. Wait, I keep worrying that I'm cutting the wrong thing. That bird, not that bird. No, I think I broke the back section off. I hope I can repair it. We are closer to finding our feathered friend in this foam. And when I popped him out, his wing broke, which is funny because this guy is the original one I had when I was a kid, and when I found him at my parents' house last time I was visiting, his wing was broken. Luckily, I was able to re-wing him. That will do the same to his gargantuan twin. Let's get your cast off. He's chirping. Now is when it gets more scary because we're doing subtractive sculpture. It's a big thing and you're taking away from it. If it were additive, I would be able to put back on, like clay. You mess up and then you fill back in and it's fine. But this is not clay and messing up is not fine. Something of this magnitude is probably not the best choice for my first time doing this, but too late now. New tactic that is hopefully easier than yesterday's. This has got voltage on it. This is scary. Whoa, it turns red. Okay, please be fast and easy. Whoa, it is precisely those two things. Definitely didn't forget a step again.
Well, I let my positivity get the better of me again. This is nowhere near fast or easy, but man, is it fun.
Oh man, I keep mixing up which is the first bird and the right bird. I'm pretty sure we need to go around this way, not that one. This is a confusing moment. It freaks me out. For sure, up until now, we knew everything outside of the trace line was not bird. But now I gotta go inside the trace line and I'm nervous. Okay, just make this look like that. Whoop. Whew. Switching to another technique, this is about to get even messier. Oh, yeah, that feels good. It's still extremely slow, and these non-bird pieces are gonna get everywhere. Oh no! Oh, shoot. It was working so well, too. This is what I get for always buying the cheapest one on Amazon. Maybe I can get this one to listen to me better now. Yeah, we're back to painfully slow from extremely slow before. Oop! I have way less control. This is not good. No! The bird just broke again. Let's try this different attachment. Whoa! Okay, it's not as good as the bow, but we are back in business. Why do I always jump the gun with positivity? This is awful, and I very much need that bow. I very much do not have time to not have a bow right now. Can't get another one delivered until 2 days from now, and this is not a thing that would be at the hardware store. The hardware store closes in 20 minutes. If I can replace this wire, I think I can get it working again. Ah, crap. That is the thinnest they have, and that is how thin it needs to be. Trying it anyway. Ooh, tape measures. Nah. Now how do I get it to stay on? Yeah, this is not good. There's a little notch to hold on the wire. This wire's way too fat. The foam's just gonna pop it right off. Can I strip some of the wire from my toothbrush painting? It's a bunch of fibers, so this is weird. Ooh, this might work. Can I get it to stay? You know, my kindergarten teacher told my mom that I had really good small motor skills and I was gonna grow up to be a seamstress. Okay, that's kind of holding maybe. Let's try it. Note to self, don't touch the flappy end that I left. On. On. Come on! It won't turn on, which means this is not conducting. Why is everything so hard? Oh no! I think this just fried the outlet. Okay, wait. On, and then when I hit on, it turns off immediately. So something's going wrong with the conductivity. This is not gonna work. Good morning! My baby bird buddy is back bonded, and my positivity is taken over again. New plan! Allies, we are getting a power tool. Just a couple of videos ago, I got scissors, and now this. There is a huge reason I'm now able to own a power tool. I'll show you that soon, but first, let's buzz this buzzard. Now that is speedy. Maybe you forgot something again. The only carving wheel they had was this size, and I need something even bigger to make the chunks bigger and not just freaking foam dust. It is so fine. This is not great. Fine meaning small, not, you know, the other definition. This is the kind of chunks that the rasp makes, which is much nicer. This is what I need. That is from the angle grinder. There's not even chunks, that's just a layer of I did get one more option at the hardware store. I have seen people carve this exact foam with this exact knife before, and Kid Me would be thrilled to know that I had to buy a machete for my job. Okay, chunks are coming off in a very aggressive way. Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh, I am an idiot. That is a serious slice, yikes. Okay, we're gonna order a new hot wire bow and lose a bunch of time waiting for it to get here. We're back. I just gotta do this with the 9 digits. It's funny, I was so concerned about losing time and then I caused myself to have to spend hours in the ER. I don't even need stitches?
Why not? It's 50-50.
See, I know how to cut myself. I know what I'm doing. The surgeon ended up having to glue the wound back together, which means all 3 characters in this video have had their wing mended with adhesive. I very much debated whether I should show you that debacle. I feel quite stupid having done that, and I easily could have edited it out and had you go on thinking I'm a smart person, but I realized I really should leave it in and show you my flaws, my embarrassing screw-ups, and I had to come to the realization that it doesn't mean I'm not a smart person. I know how to use a knife, I know safety, I was rushing and not thinking carefully. Smart people can do stupid things, and I want you to know that for yourself too. Or maybe I am an idiot and the world needed to see it. I don't know, you decide. His layers are not holding together, see? Luckily, I think I can carve past this one to solve that, but I'm gonna have to glue them back together. The top is getting messed up too. He has to be perfectly symmetrical so he balances right to left. We'll deal with front to back later. Feeling pretty balanced, but still needs more refining. And this is taking forever. This rasp is not a speedy tool. But I don't want to go any faster lest I take away some parts that are bird that need to be on the bird, not off the bird. Because I'm staring at him straight on and editing both sides at the same time, it means I have to get good at left-handed rasping. I debated really hard about adding a level of detail that requires feathers, especially because it's taking me over an hour just to draw them on and get it right. But after seeing the drawing finished, I'm so glad I'm going for it. It looks awesome. I just gotta not blow it. It's just drawing in 3D, making little scallops. Yeah, this is working. It's just gonna be, again, tedious. Whoa, I can't believe how well that turned out. And I can't believe I almost didn't do it. A few more touch-ups, and now both of them need to be glued again. Luckily, I am still intact. Wow, okay. Seem to have made a mess in here. How am I able to get away with making this foam explosion? Especially in a place that you may recognize as Christine's office. Well, I'm moving, and Christine took her stuff to the new place already, so of course I took advantage of the empty space by arting really hard in it. But that's not all. My new place has a workshop. We now have a real workshop, Pallies. That's why I can now own a power tool. I can't wait to see what I can create in here. Thank you for making this possible with your views and support.
If you would like to be the reason I can get more power tools and therefore you will also be the reason there is more outrageous art in the world, please join my Patreon team.
You may have noticed that I often wear shirts inside out. If you were wondering why, it's because I don't want brands distracting from the art. But since there are no paper towels in my studio yet, this is the perfect opportunity to get rid of a distracting brand. Now I do not have time to let this dry, so here's hoping this will be okay. Ooh, hit the ceiling. There are humans taller than this workshop, but it's fine. I'm happy with it. Find out how really balanced he is. Now to delicately paint this.
I also don't have time to seal and then paint, so I'm coloring the sealant and hoping this works.
This is a great idea. It's a balancing bird video. Isn't this what you want? Please just stay up until I cover you. Oh no, I went too far with the red. This is supposed to be black. Hopefully the black will cover over this. That's why I went from lightest to darkest. No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I was so close. I'm gonna touch it. No, it is all messed up. Okay, gonna drip on the top. And there is no heat in my new workshop. It is freezing out here. It's been a long day. Luckily that cleaned up really nicely. I can't feel my hands. I really need him to dry overnight, but it was raining all day today and it's really wet in the air, so I don't know if it will. No, he is nowhere near dry. No, I need to balance him today. I'm gonna try and move him out in the sun. This is bad. I may not publish on time for the first time in 10 years. How do I get him out of here? No. Go. Oh. Okay, well, I'm covered in white. Okay, stay. Oh, is he smudged? Yes. His face too? Yes. Oh, the wind out here. This is not good. Hope he doesn't fall. This project took so much longer than I expected. This would be much easier if I didn't have such a small timeline, but I must always publish for my pallies.
This is giving me a chance to cover up the few Sharpie marks that are showing through, so I am grateful.
Of course he fell. But he's seeming dry enough. Well, still wet in spots, but we do not have time to wait any further. This is his center of mass currently. Okay, we needed to move from here to right there, which is going to be very tricky, and I have way less time to do it now. So say we draw a line at the beak where we want it to balance. Good, there's equal amount of bird on each side of the line. Now, if we draw the line this way, there's a whole lot more bird up here than there is down there. So my baby bird fixes that by putting weight in both of the wings, which counterbalances all of the weight that's behind the beak. It really does feel like magic. And oh! I probably should have balanced him before I painted, but I wasn't sure if the thickness of the sealant would affect how balanced he was. Although I'm thinking it probably wouldn't because of all the glue I put on this one, it still stays fine. Now I was thinking I would screw screws into the ends of his wings one at a time, and that way I could easily incrementally change the weight. Well, that's still not enough weight. Maybe add some nails too. So it would be potentially 2 boxes of screws and nails. I don't even know if that's enough. And aesthetically, I wouldn't like seeing the screw heads just up into my beautiful sculpture. And again, I'm grateful for the things going wrong this morning because when he was outside drawing with his living bird buddies, I went and got wheel weights. These are what you use to very delicately balance tires. Did I not get enough? I would need the weight of all of these screws and nails and weights and probably more. It's still too heavy on that side. It's good I waited to after painting it because the volume of paint from here to here is a lot and is probably adding the need for a lot more weight. Well, I'm grateful this lets me touch up the bottom so it can dry while I go to the hardware store again. Oh my goodness, he slipped out of my hands walking him out to dry and he cracked. Oh, this bird will not give me a break. The sun's gone now, so I don't think this is gonna dry in time for me to work on it anymore today. We don't have time to be waiting on the sun. Well, these weights are twice as big as the ones I had, and I got twice as many. That feels like we could make it work. My brain is too fried to be nervous about this. Just go. Oop, forgot something. Please stay in, wait, don't fall out. There's been too much falling in this video already. Oh no! No. Okay. Oh, it is really heavy in his wings now, but it is not enough. Nope. That might be it. I can't believe those purple squares stayed in as long as they did. That was very lucky. There's barely room for this to grip. I gotta dig in further. Just skip to the good part. As if this all isn't the good part. You are a pants pally. You are here for the struggle, not just the shorts. Nope. Wait, now is it too heavy? Man, this is tough. You're still too heavy on that side. Other side is too light. Okay, now they are both too heavy. Keep going. Oh, we are so close. If that broke, I swear. We got it, Valleys! Yeah! Oh my goodness. That is a giant balancing bird and it's balancing. I don't want to move him, I'm in awe. Okay, I gotta make those rectangles look pretty. These have got to dry, so I will see you when the birds chirp in the morning. Oh my goodness, he's done! This is awesome. My shop is too small. This is magical. Oh my goodness. This project had a lot of foul problems, but it was so worth it. We have reached beak performance.
making my brain so much more happy than I even expected. It's crazy. I'm giddy. If you like this, you'll like seeing when I made an outrageous sculpture and song for Colin Furs. I'll put that down there for you.
At a certain point, you're gonna have to
Stop making things for Colin!
stop making things for Colin.
Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and in this video, I will be creating an over-the-top gift that I physically mail to YouTube legend Colin Furs. Yeah, that Colin Furs. The pressure